team in this meta.
Yeah, this is a meta where having versatile flex players is going to be so important, and it's going to give you a leg up into other.
Got a lot of people here too. Shower's control is there. LEVIÁTAN cracked the site, cracked the round wide open. 3 kills already going their way. Loud left limping. With only Pancada and Kawanzin to try to solve this problem, a numbers equation that is not in their favor.
And a flank coming in too from King. Pancada has to deal with this, but he's turned the wrong direction. Here comes King, easy kill for him. And the rest of the round's gonna fall apart. It's Lev on the board. Side of A, whereas Yoro has to take things much slower, so you're really looking to be more explosive around ults than you are just round to round.
Well, Lev should know. They have lost control of U-Haul,
dear.
And if there were any questions before, Verdi has certainly set off the alarms. 2 great kills with the Sheriff, and more damage to be done. Make that 3 for the Duelist. And all of a sudden, what seemed secure is up in the air.
I'm sorry, we're getting ace chance. After that, also not very good.
Loud, kind of feel the walls closing in. Tex has gone exploring, but the timing is not great. Look, Show takes care of business.
Yeah, you've got to be very mindful of your flanks on the attacking side when you're not playing with any sort of Senti on bind. 4 different lanes for defenders to walk down to see some space. Oki doing a little bit of that here, but again, Loud ready.
Just a judge in a classic left as Verdi pushes the pace.
Man.
That's, I mean, Verdi has played exceptionally well. I know it's only been 2 rounds, but that kid's the reason they're in the position that they're in. A flawless round as Loud takes
player, you know. Same thing with Sato peeking on this side. That's not good though.
Tom's there to help, and Sato, the confidence already overflowing for the youngster.
That was real nice. Sato looked like he was in trouble, but Calm playing nicely with him too. Now he's looking towards short.
See if he gets any more threats, any more danger. The spike isolated in Showers.
Beautiful.
And Verdi isolated in the crosshair of Sato. Great trade though, but you already see some of the chemistry.
That's exactly right. The playing off of each other. Right, whether it was Sato and Calm, you know, playing together for the first time, looking nice. They're on short, Pack's former teammate from M80. And now again, that duo play. This time though, Luke Show, showing why he's up here. But 1 is all he's gonna be tenting.
Crash invested, will it find its mark? Calm is already down, Sato arriving at the scene of the crime.
Oh no, that's the wrong way. Doesn't matter, your team's getting kills.
That's certainly a utility you're gonna wanna have later on though, but turns out Pancada can cover a multitude of sins. Oki on the swing, not able to get much more as Tex is left isolated. A 1v3 with numbers not on his side, the spike planted too. An opportunity for him to make a play, but such a low percentage. Loud take the lead back.
We're gonna need Kawa to run back over into the rest of the team. Luke Show's lurked on up, and here comes the showstopper.
Trying to find a target back site. As Luke Show continues to push the pace, but wait a second, those are pistols.
What's going on here, Doug?
Potential of another Thrifty is at hand. King with an upgraded weapon. And the spike still not really made its way out. It's
the
10
round's
seconds
over.
left. They can find a way in.
Oh, that is a disaster. Loud just eat up the clock for forever. Don't commit into a site. And when they do, it's, well, their Gecko's on the other side of the map.
Thrifty.
So it'll be Lev stealing away around.
And that's the ult that's gonna hit 3!
Oh no!
Verdi and Pancada both down, but Robbie, BK leading from the front there on the trade.
That's absolutely massive. Sato doesn't see him. Kawanzin has control over backside, and now this leaves our last 2 remaining members from Lev on opposite sides of the map with so much left to do.
How can Loud hang on to this? Trying to white knuckle their way through the site, through the rest of the round. Time is short. And it seems like Lev are really not able to find footing in. What a mess. The swing is there. 1 kill will be claimed, yes.
Time.
But there's just not enough. Wow. Changes are on the other side of this after coaches were able to become a part of the conversation. It's much faster. Verdi peeking ahead of it. Calm had nowhere to go. A beautiful rollout from the attack. He got okay, honestly, in an awkward spot too. Beautiful hit.
just the pace change out of Lev's own timeout. Verdi going for the all the way back into ancient territory. You can do very similar things with the Brimstone, with the Gecko mollies as well. Now Lever buying up a bit around the saved off. Early Seekers again, we're going for pace.
This time Verdi plucked out the sky, the orbital strike invested. We'll buy a little bit of time, try to segment them off, but Oki's in such an awkward spot. Team committing to the plant. You see the buy, it's really just Oki here with Sato over his shoulder. An op in hand, forced out of the play though. As the spam connects, the op does too. Much more work to be found.
The
Pops
ultimate.
the ult to try to get away, to try to stay alive and buy some time. Great suck, as now he pops on the other side, back out. The flash connects, 3 on the round for the duelists. Make that 4, the ace on the other side, and Sato delivers. Welcome to the big stage.
In his debut map, Sato with 5, and that is a
Ball is loud for the taking. Traded back though, and they're gonna be able to snatch that thing right back, and there is a connect there. How much further can they go? A great trade out from Verdi. And the space they thought they had taken is now gone. Take a quick look at the minimap. Look at where Robbie BK is on the other side of the map. They're gonna take the TP. It's just King here.
King's been waiting the whole time. He's ready, Doug.
Challenge for the crown. Can he hang on? They're gonna drop the pit and try to quietly funnel their way through. As the goo fills up their screen. King on the swing. Robbie BK down. Traded back though, and now the Thrash becomes a part of the conversation once more. It is gonna...
It didn't get him.
No. How in the world did that miss?
It didn't even see him, Doug.
Last player standing.
That's Tex. It's all on to Sato now. Yeah. A massive first round, but an op in his position like this, surely there's no way in. The money's not great. He's got to cut his losses. He's got to get out.
And Loud are going to know that too. Verdi's going to look to hunt him down. That op that just got the ace, now nearly taken out of his hands, but Sato will shut him down.
We saw action here. It was off of a nade from Verdi to clear this space. But now the op is there. Oh, and Tex is left behind. The bait and switch, not able to get another kill. But they try to speed up. Verdi from a distance with the shorty. And the side is theirs once more.
It's just frustrating for Sato. Yeah, sure, you find the one, but again, has to teleport back after taking the shot. With his front line falling down.
They did buy up around this a little bit too, so the value of that off into the next round becomes that much greater. But he's tagged, he's dropped. Calm's left in a 1v2, but I think the prize possession here is, yeah, getting the op out of the round. That's a short. Forcing Loud towards B, an area they haven't explored very much. The fuse has been lit. Verdi's out with the rocket.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that?
It was a spit. It was everything. They try to funnel out onto the side. And yes, Tex falls. But Sato there to help out. Still numbers the way of the defense, but they're so far away. They're just now starting to join the fold.
Plenty of time to plant the spike, but keep your eyes on King. He just booked it down A short, and it's him versus Luke Show and Hookah to determine the round.
He's got the pit, but is he gonna check this? Where's the discipline? It's not there. Luke Show's a step ahead. 2v2 now. And as the spike ticks away, LEVIÁTAN have to figure out how they get out onto this site. And how they do so undetected. Pancada on an island, 70 HP. Not much to speak of. The dog will not connect. So Pancada once again concealed. But Okeanos is there. Leaving Lucio in a 1v2. Dinked up 41 HP now. And time is short. The spam will connect. Now they have to find a different thread to pull on. They're gonna try to funnel their way out from heaven.
Okay, Sato.
It's another beautiful pistol for Sato. Still much work to be done though. But all of the work is on the shoulders of Luke Show now. That's another pistol.
Yeah, it's kind of the work.
What can they do on the other side of this though? All right, crisis averted.
Yeah. We had to be nervous. We were contractually obligated to hold our breath. But yeah, very easy work. And I think, honestly, just the Gecko there made things so simple. They hit the site with only 3 players, which seems like really risky on the eco, but Wingman just means that you can kind of do that and hold on to long control. They didn't even necessarily need to fight forward if they didn't want to.
And it I expected Loud to swing and try to fight as soon as they hear the spike start to go down. But either way, opt not to do it. Lev avoid a mess again. It's happening on the other side. But with the threat made in Hookah, they've got to realize where the danger's coming from. Pankata's already down. Robbie on the swing.
Oh, no bullets!
Really good target selection, but you're right. The mag was empty.
That's gotta hurt. Now the B site left completely open. Loud, I don't think you can play this round.
LEVIÁTAN really far up. The flash goes behind him. Sato again strikes. Looking for the second and will find it. As Tex gets another. This is very quickly becoming the Sato show.
Yeah, and obviously like this one's a little eco play here, but this is maybe a decent example of how you playing with low information can be costly.
Yeah.
Because right there, you know, if you had any other way to get information than the Sky Flash, you're comboing Sky Flash and the Dizzy, right? And that two piece is, you know, not really beatable unless you have someone playing all the way down a mile away. But there they have to use the Sky Flash to get information, right? Because they're not playing off of one individual player's contact. Then Dizzy gets thrown up and it's just too late. It's
Hunt. Seems like they're interested in it. And Tex will succeed. He will find his prey. Leaving Verdi alone with nothing but a Sheriff. Tex now will have his ult going into the next round. Sato does too. It's Chisoki who's now one step away from
even aggroing into elbow.
Looking to fight for more space, for more control as Sato gets another. The flash room, you feel this push and pull out from Loud as they start to get advantages on elbow. Line of scrimmage is being redrawn, the flash is pretty, the kill comes through. The 3v3 now is Loud have tried their damnedest, but have not fully found success in getting out onto the site.
One enemy remaining.
And with Tex holding the line left and right. It gets so much harder right now. Calm is left in a 1v1 with utility in hand. Has to take a step back. Verdi on the tap. Not committing onto it quite yet as the haunt is cleared. Verdi sticking it to half, and what a shot! But there's not going to be enough time. Beautifully played as Lev gets a 10. 6 if you go into the previous half. Loud left with many questions, but the answer might just be the Guardian. It's a slaughter down in Fountain.
That was unexpected, right? Loud on what should have been an eco, getting some Guardians, taking that fight. Now it's seizing the spike.
Let's see if Loud make a mistake. Unforced error perhaps, and that's one. Kill found. 2 is all Little B. Cleared a lot of the storm. But there's still much work to be done.
Wow.
Verdi, a great response.
I mean, this is the pit.
And Oki has ult. Tex is really far up, and there's the rocket. Connects onto King. 3 for Verdi. It's all onto Oki now. 10 HP, he's too far up. He will get swung.
Okay, they're just gonna go in.
The ult has been used, and Tex is dead. This is messy here. They're gonna drop the orbital strike as well, but Sato steps out from behind the shroud and gets 2 kills onto the site. Oh! Make that 3, and Sato looks for more. Calm over his shoulder. Lev get to 11.
He's ready.
Do they know? I don't think they know. Oh, they don't know. It's a disaster as Luke Show gets 2.
And there's still Verdi on site.
Tex trades back 2, and the spike now scooped up. It's a mad dash back to A. Can they commit to getting the spike down? It's just a threat now. It falls into 1v2, and Calm is so weak. Can Calm pull off a miracle? 1 kill spotted, but Pankata's there on the trade. 40 seconds left on the round,
and they're all going long.
Kalantine might be in a bit of trouble here if they don't fully clear him out. Again, still not tagged. Kalantine does get his 1, but traded back as King on a rampage gets his 2 out onto the site. Luke Show's left alone.
Spike planted.
Forced to retake the site on his own in a 1v3. With the pit in his back pocket, no real way to invest it. So many angles to clear. So many things to check. And such little time to do it all. But that's such a weird angle. Why would you ever be there, Verdi? Punishes, pops the ult, but there's no one there.
That's all right. They're forced to go forward. He's still on the hunt.
Second satchel through, footsteps heard.
Got him!
And the rocket connects. But Sato trading back. Down with a sliver of health. The spike planted. King waiting as you see the reinforcements start to arrive for Loud on the site. They're going to try to fight their way out from showers as best as they can. Sato goes on a solo mission. Make that another 3 on the round for the Yoru. 3 is all it'll be, but that might just be enough. A 2v2 for the side. Hit now on the site. Kawanzine down. Verdi is going to have to solve it on his own. Can the newest addition to this roster keep this map alive? 3 bullets left, 2 targets to find, 1 second left. Verdi will fall. Lev take bind.
Any of these plays before. It's like they're droning B main to post the up on the line. Contact that and 4-player swinging is the look.
I do love that though, because Lev are going to be using a lot of their utility to get
flash
up where they were. And now they're not going to have that to flush them out of backside. Spike has been going off for a little while now. Sato greedy to free one, right? Because he's the chosen one. Why not? No bullets left.
Nice!
He still gets the knife kill, but I don't know that there's going to be enough for the round. Loud get it, but somehow...
And of the Loud IGL, you're a fan of Robbie.
Yeah. A little bit pacey here towards A. And it's a slaughter. As Robbie's going to have another reason to pop off and share... And Dart too.
Yeah, if that connects, there's an Odin here to spam.
And now they know. Lucio, no real choice but to push forward anyway. With just a couple seconds left on the round, it's flawless as left
round, but it didn't fire a shot.
Right.
And it's on the passive angle up to heaven.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unreal shot out from Verdi. Sato with the op buzzing right by his ear. Not finding its mark. The second dip might prove to be a little bit more successful as he's dangerous with playing on the other side of smoke. Pancada punishes.
That's going to be the save call coming out.
Yep.
Operator picked up by Oki. We're getting out of dodge.
Well, then also, I mean, Verdi doesn't have dash anymore. He can't easily get out onto the site.
I really like that timing, taking the fight into short there. Once they realized that Loud, it was just a bit of fake presence in A main, they think, hey, there might only be 1 or 2 players on Cat. And they seize that opportunity beautifully. Now this forces Loud to step back into the mid space, really worry about someone creeping up bottom mid, up onto Cat itself, before going for this split hit. And when they do, their options are somewhat limited. Single flash, no paranoia.
There's the flash. Tom forced to take a step back. Oh, easy killer. There's a lot on the other side. What a door. Calm gets 2. Make that 3, 4 on the round for the initiator.
That was great. Luke Show now spotted away, and the rest of the fight is going to come in. This guy is boxed into a corner, still goes 1 for 1.
Calm gets a kill. The spike is planted on B, though. What's the retake attempt here for Lev?
Well, Calm has a Hunter's Fury. He's got a dart. He could be ready to go here to supplement maybe a bit of a counter ult as well.
It's so tough to tag onto the Jet. Off its mark, and now Calm is going to do a bit of the same, and this is so much easier. Calm gets Kawanzine, but Verdi fighting up on it. Getting a couple kills. King there to swing. And Calm cannot stand. What a round from the
behind it.
Verdi, I was going to say if he dashed up, he was going to get tagged, but Calm peppers him through the smokes.
What are we doing with an op here, though? We're doing that! We're taking his head off!
I don't know how Tex got that value, but it was exactly what was needed. I think it was off the cam. Sato for 1 eye. A great round for Lev.
The only way to fight is forward. They were just waiting for the smoke. Now they can look back into B.
Dart was cleared. Top shot just off its mark. But Calm is not. Robbie and Lucio left alone. And they will instantly fall. We're tied at 4.
So now Loud have to work back over into the A site where there's still that Cypher util that they haven't seen.
And the Dart will delay it a little bit longer. Calm's utility has been so freaking good. Well, and then when you don't miss with the Odin, it certainly helps.
I mean, what? It's a repeat of the last time he was here.
Yeah, but there was no utility behind it. The guy just sees through walls.
He's just a knower of all things. And now while Loud have finally gotten the tree space, they put down the neural theft, which tells them B site is the place to go, but Tex is still here, and that cam still gives him some warning.
Calm held the cross for just a moment. Not a lot of time left in the round. Tex, the last one entrenched, out onto the site. What can you do to hang on to this? First shock will miss. There's no real way for him to punish. He did. And that buys just enough time. I don't think Robbie's going to be able to really find enough comfort to commit onto this. Every single option is a bad one for Robbie.
Even a paranoia for it straight on him, but there's trips here.
He stepped over it. I don't know how we managed to dodge that. And so even with all the utility here, King gets flushed out. That 2 kills found for Loud. Oh, that's so tempting. Realizing it's an exercise of utility. Now 10 seconds left. They might be able to get the spike down.
Loud think they can win this round. That's an ult command. They're going for it.
Tex there punishing out a 1. The flash on the other side. Remember, it's just a Marshal and 2 Sheriffs. But as time ticks away, the possibility only grows.
Here come the knives.
Shock's on the other side. Oh, it's gonna buy a little bit of time, but the knife is perfect! And all of a sudden, it's all on to Tex. To try to pull this round back, 44 HP.
He
misses
missed
the
it.
jump, gets 1 kill, but that's all. It'll be a thrifty response for Loud.
Lato is still in market, still with support behind him.
Try to play around the smoke. You think he's gotten away,
Beautiful.
but again, it's a utility from Calm.
Oh dear. Oh, it is vintage. It is vintage Calm.
really
His
is.
utility has been perfect. Supporting Sato has been there. Sato continuing to find kills. But it is that utility which has been unbeatable.
Pancada gets his 2 to keep things interesting, but Lev take the rack up, and then maybe they try to burst out onto A. That's gonna help.
There's multiple lines of defense. Sato still in main. That is a thing of beauty.
And to still have the presence of mind to drop the smoke, swing back out, 3 on the round. Can't pop the dash, he's gonna look for another.
Spike down.
And it is waiting on the other side. Valentine on the swing. Left to his own devices, a 1v3, a Bulldog, a little bit of utility, sure, but no real way into this round. Doesn't even have the spike. That's a done deal. 4 for the duelist as Lev gets us.
Tiles that doesn't see anything, and wow, Birdie and Kawa looking real sharp at the start.
Surprised that they wanted to retake that fight. Calm down to 13 HP. This pistol going their way. The fact that Loud have managed to stay in this fight, given that they're down, given that there's nobody really performing at a high level. It's kind of concerning there for Lev.
This is a weird spot. This is an angle you can play on like Yoru legally. I don't know about Jet.
But the dash, he doesn't even have the dash procced.
Yeah.
Still gets away. No concern.
But then again, who in the right mind would play there? And he's going back. Why not?
Dash expires,
okay.
3 kills found.
Don't ask where the spike is.
Yeah, that was eco frags.
I think if the map like wobbled, if there was an earthquake, if you could do that on a floating brick in the middle of the sky, it would just fall right off.
An earthquake on a floating brick
Yeah.
in the middle of the sky. That's exactly what it'll be, and all of a sudden it seems like Loud's patience may be rewarded. It is.
Spike down.
I thought that was going to find its mark. Texas Air to get 2, though. Lev have forced their way out onto the site. 3 for the Sentinel. Pancada now down. And Lucio left in a 1v3. A Guardian in hand. King is weak. Ahead of the smoke, too. And no one's there to hold it. That's 1 kill found. That's the easy one, though. How much more can they find? That's all. It'll be Tex gets 4.
As he almost went down, and now the pinch is coming in. The Jet on his other side.
Saw the pushing back threat. Robbie's there, but with 8 seconds left, there is no time at all. You're right. Beautifully played by Verdi. As soon as that knife tagged as many people as it did Tree, he knew he could take that line.
It's that second round when he had the Marshal.
Not the same set of joy, and it's not getting any better.
I love that little layer though, right? Throwing down the molly on the ground from the KO too. Expecting the fast play. That's exactly what that is.
And that's not the first time we see that either. It's now 2 times in an eco where they dump that molly right outside of A main, and Lev are there.
It's a great protocol. Oh, hold on, what? Luxo's alone on this A side all of a sudden.
And Calm has a rifle.
King.
Easy.
1 enemy remaining.
Bit off a bit more than they could chew. Now it's Oki who's got the rifle on his own. He will fall. And there was a little bit of interest then. Not much of something, but again, a belter of a shot from Birdie.
And those 2 players bought mid. They're protecting the Opper pushing out Cat. 2 players post up, and they instantly get the trade kill there too.
And so on the other side of the timeout, as soon as the round starts, Lever down in a 5v3.
Yeah, it's hard to run those aggro plays when you have an operator in hand, but they made it look so easy. And another, why not? But this has been what's so successful for Loud in this half. It's all these opening round calls that Robbie is able to control, pass to his team in the pre-round, and they've just worked every single time.
This is a disaster for Lev. A flawless round on the other side of the timeout.
Becked over after the mid play. Good shot out of Sato.
But remember, it's an eco, man.
Yeah.
The one danger here is if you overcommit, if you overpeak a little bit, just barely avoiding the punish there.
Oh, we're overpeaking all right. We're going for it, Doug.
It's such a fine line. It's such a fine dance. But Lucio's arrived. Tex is now dead. This.
Oh, but you are dead. You're so dead. Loud. You think about it too, right? We've seen the walks down out of B from Verdi whenever there's information known. We're into it.
He's already TP'd all the way backside. Sato's dashed out. But the problem is, Loud have so many retake ults here. They've got Kalantin's ult. They've got Robbie's ult.
But they're rushing, Doug. They were way in front of that play. There's flanks coming in from Loud. Pankata's looking for that. But it'll be a 4-on-4. And Okeanos can rip the null commando. Take your gun out. Calm gets the kill.
Meanwhile, Robbie popping his own ult, looking for the tag, will connect. But it's all onto Robbie now. The good against good goes the way of Lev. We talked about this being a must-win round. And it was brute force, but it worked. I think more importantly, Calm hangs on to his ult too.
But these are the rounds where Loud just looks like they're doing a few different things at the same time, right? Yeah. As soon as it's Lev's.
That's so hard to hit, though. I mean, you've got a Jet with up dash, or up trap, you have dash, but never mind. It's actually them who are aggressing. Lucio's there to hold the line.
Whoa!
Make that three! What a hold from the Sentinel. What a hold from Loud. The ace on the cards. And Calm is the lamb to the slaughter. Cowan's there on the swing. Calm will get his. But it might just be poetic. An eye by power ace as Loud get to map point. Some info gathered by the knife.
Paranoia, here we go.
You fight out into tree, that's exactly what you do. Sato's trying to find his mark, but he cannot as Lucio gets another. And again, Pacey on the other side of the map from Verdi.
Yeah, Verdi fully pushed up onto the flank. The rest of Loud are taking their time, waiting on the retake, but there's no ultimates to play off. It's just going to be a Paranoia and 2 flashes from Kawa.
Robbie getting a tag with the drone. Spike still not comfortable.
Doug, Verdi is going all the way around to flank with the operator now.
Or at least box them in, hold the line, play contained. Deny that exit route for Lev.
Kill from heaven?
Pankata trying to tag onto another. It's just stalled out so much for Lev. They're in such an uncomfortable spot. And again, Verdi is the insurance policy here.
Calm is always ready for the flank. Now there's no more of that threat left. They're not concerned at all. Robbie jumps down into the thick of things.
Pankata left in a 1v2. Tap after tap after tap of the spike.
20 seconds.
Sons of Hands of King, and now the cutting of noise to introduce doubt. The tiniest of slivers. And Pankata was biting on it, now rotating back out onto the side. A 1v2. One smoke to speak of. No flash. Calm's there with the up.
Of course.
No commit yet. What a snap from Sato. Some more work to be done as Robbie's showing the walls closing in. You see the smokes, you see the flashes, but it might be too little too late. As Verdi and Pankata.
King's pushing on the flank. King's pushing on the flank, and no one's waiting for him. Kawa turns around for just a moment as he bides his time.
Shadows traveling. A little bit of tension built into the moment as King looks to play his cards as perfectly as he can. Meanwhile, for Loud, all attention forward. Calm has a dart, waiting for the right time to use it, now does.
King's already here.
The flash connects. It's all onto King on the flank, but he's not able to settle onto the last. The kill was there, but he cannot connect. We're going the distance. We're going to Icebox. Lev as they deal with having to negate the Omen. Yeah, that can't be the right approach. Sato front, Birdie's going to be on the flank. Timing becomes everything here. Lev, once again, kind of throwing it into reverse here just a bit. As Verdi's looking for the right time, looking for the opening. The wall will keep him back in just a moment, and as it goes down, the bullets draw silhouettes. Finally, the kill is found.
No charges left.
Verdi, I don't know that he has enough time.
He doesn't.
It took too long.
Those late flanks. I mean, yeah, he gets some kills, but it was delayed, couldn't finish. Just these deep A holds can oftentimes be the most effective ones.
There's a flood out. It's not really even on the other side of the plant.
There you go.
Oh, no.
But see how awkward it is for Sato? He didn't see a single player and his whole team's dead.
Including him. And he had the spike.
By the way, our Killjoy's on the other side of the map. King recovered a rifle, but this was an FPX buy. It was 3 rifles and pistols. So now we're giving over 2 guns. Loud have played both the pistol and now this in terms of shrinking on the map. Once they have a numbers advantage, yes, it opens up work opportunities, and yes, you're going to get punished on that one. I think it is the right approach on a map as large as this.
13 seconds left. The spike is a little bit out of the way. What's King going to do? Get ahead on the first, try to get the kill.
For a moment, scale forward, then the harbor wall comes out, and then on the retreat, you can pump that Viper wall again if you need it, if you take that much time.
That was a fully blind kill from Pankata, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, honestly, get used to it. With these double smokes teams on attack, so often you're just going to see people back Snowman like this, spamming out players, both planting and more importantly, running away from the plant because there's no cover for it.
King's playing ahead of this, but he's kind of on an island here. He's kind of alone, and that seems to be just fine.
Whoa! Luxo getting wild with it.
Insanely aggressive. Now Kama's left alone. That shot's got to hurt.
It missed!
It hurt, but it didn't hurt enough. Pankata's able to stick it the whole way.
Up, he's back yellow. He could be anywhere. He sees people, that's one!
Tex now down. Tries to do more, but can't. See all that harbor utility go up. Dissect the site.
Good shot out of Robbie top site.
You still have Verdi holding the late lurk mid, but meanwhile Lev are trying to get the spike down outside. Calm is now down. Oki tanking so much of the spit damage, and Robbie on the swing. Right.
In the mid round too.
But again, I think that's Tex having his ult for the next round.
Uh-oh, that smoke does not clear Pankata.
Spike down, B. 30 seconds left.
And he's just gonna get out of there with a couple more, wow. That's just brutal.
Tex doesn't have anything here. There's nothing to cover this. There wasn't a turret to give him an idea that there was aggression.
Like what kind of madman would call that? Just full contact into mid with 3 players?
Really deep walls up towards B. Now the question is, how far up do Lev scale? How much do they invest?
They're going all the way.
They need this round. The Reckoning dropped. Kawanzine able to settle. 3v2 for Loud, and the spike is down.
Luxo is underneath all of this somehow. Right on the other side of this wall.
Verdi's kind of forced out of the play a little bit. No real idea of where everyone else is, and Sato falls as well.
On the other side, though, playing this nasty off angle, actually backed away. And did he just see Calm?
I'm not sure. The orb ran out of
he
gas.
knows.
Oh, Luxo picking him apart.
And then so mobile. Double teleport away. Use the enemy wall to give yourself an exit.
Dude, he's playing this Omen so well.
It's nice. Probably the prodigy to watch here in VCT on a stage full of them in this match. Oh, that did not work as intended.
Funny physics. Again, it's Luxo. Sato never had a chance. The guy is single-handedly ripping apart Lev. Hunter's Fury was used from Loud.
They're saving, Doug.
They have to. I mean, they brought up around the knives in this round.
We're walking down mid still. Loud aren't done with it. They're not letting Lev get away with this.
Nor should they. Hit him where it hurts. Or at least attempt to.
Oh, you dealt with the B main player? Well, there's 2 more coming in right behind you.
3 seconds. You got to speed up if you want to make this work.
Okay.
Trying to dance around all of his utility. Tex is able to get an opener. Sato now dashing forward. And again, the second layer comes through from the harbor to try to provide some cover.
There's a flank 2 from Pankata.
Does have the pit. Robbie not able to connect. But you imagine Pancada's going to want to speed up a little bit here. Calm got the ult off, but Pancada's the one who gets a kill. Now the spike fully committed out onto the side. Lucio, where are you headed? The Cove preserves a life.
He's dancing.
But it's only temporary. A 2v2 now. Pancada able to transfer out onto one, leaving a 1v1. Lucio against Sato. Sato's really been quiet. Can he settle against Lucio, who's been so good for Loud here? He's gotten it to half. He's sticking it the whole way. And there's no challenge. There it is. Sato just in the nick of time.
Don't even look like they want to waste time with flanks, and Louder sprinting at him.
This looks very similar to the pistol. Verdi finding value to open the round.
Lucio's still up here, Doug. Lucio's looking down on him. Gets the one and again slips away.
They had no idea. So distracted by the eye candy that's Verdi.
It's a beauty to watch. These opening gambits from Loud. So strong all day.
Still a 2v4, the spike planted. Robbie has ult though.
Cover going out. Blinding.
It's a dart, the flash out from Lucio off the swing. Sato's now dead. King in a 1v4. He's running
out of there.
Yeah, all the way away.
Lucio just threw a paranoia onto yellow that pushed Sato out into the open.
Lev. Loud have not allowed them to dictate the pace, but King might be able to swing back at this to get Lev a third, potentially. The pit is now through.
Two players turning around for a potential flank.
And Pancada's not really interested. Lucio gets the best of Oki. Now what? It's clean. We're not clean enough. A 2v2 here. They still have to play around this pit. King gets 4. Tex gets the last. Again, it's a dart setup. Again, it's Lucio. And again, it's an opener.
It's 2 rounds ago on repeat, except Lucio's fighting before that. And again, this is 2 rounds ago, Doug.
Pancada getting a kill from the same spot. Loud with early aggression A into 410 again.
Robbie was like, turn back to that last page in the playbook. We're going to run that again. Their ults. But if Kawanzin gets a kill, gets a spike defused, a little bit extra, that could instantly get turned around. Then you're looking at 4 ults on the other side. He's allowed to get the orb for free with like almost nothing committed because of the threat. Oh.
Oops.
Great trade. Needed. But Pancada's waiting on the other side, and he's been a demon.
Well, now he's a little rat inside that smoke.
Gun here.
Still tucking in the orb, waiting. A snake looking for his prey. Pancada gets this one. Robbie's there to trade, but Oki looking to open up the site. And may succeed. Lucio's waiting all the way down, spamming through the wall, getting a tag. 6 bullets left, and now they know where they are. Really good flash as Robbie's looking for the swing, but it's actually Calm who's able to punish at the right time. Lucio, 1v2. Slowly stepping forward. Oki gets 3 as Lev gets
brute force in.
3. Or Oki honestly is one of them.
One enemy remaining.
This defensive hold has been exceptional. Although Pancada gets his 2.
Not without taking a good lick before.
Yeah, it's never secure. It's never as safe as it should be, but Tex cleans him up. Or passing right through it. Was that a no-scope?
I don't know.
Might have been. Sato was real fast on that. Now they realize with 13 seconds left, you see some of this utility A, and that's likely where the hit is headed. Pancada's gonna get his 1, but Tex gets 3 halfway to his ult. Barber is. And that's a window found.
Yeah, they've got 40 seconds. Lucio has the opportunity. There's a knife in his hand!
Terrible timing up from Lucio, and King's there to punish.
And now the whole team
Would be. In fact, they're more concerned about this mid-fight.
Dude, there's another knife out! Sean Gare's in shambles!
It's Kawanzin tapping the spike. 13 seconds left. They've got to commit to this. He's baiting out the swing. He's daring him to fight him. And Oki's there for it. There was a chance here for Loud, but it does not come to fruition.
Lev convert the last round. He still got a kill with it.
Ton of value. Nice shot out from Tex. Verdi's so far up. Do they expect him there? This is such a dangerous cross, so really nice discipline out from Verdi to get 2. But the guns could be the difference maker for Lev, and that seems like that will be the case. Pancada in a 1v3. Spike not in hand. Yeah, this is a tough one.
They've given him the sight, though. A lot of time to play with.
He's got to clear everything, though.
Look back and spawn. Sato's holding him all the way back where he spawned in with an outlaw.
There's just no way for Pancada to get any info. And so he has to clear everything with his body. He's counting his lucky stars there.
I have the spike.
Does he have enough time?
He's got the time, but I think he needed a kill before this plant.
Drone cleared. Still a 1v3. That's a 1v2, and he gets away. This would be heartbreak. Pancada choosing to pop the pit. And all of a sudden, this threat gets so much more real, so much more dangerous. Can Pancada do it again? A 1v3, a tap from Calm. And it's bait. It's just a game. The little ones come through, and Pancada comes out on top. Stays alive, though.
I don't want anyone to ever complain about running gun again.
Spittle try to help, but the spike goes down. And now the Reckoning, they're going to try to flood him behind this. They're going to try to push the pace.
Here we go.
Pancada's now down. Calm pops the ult. Looking for another one, but Robbie gets 3. Well, the 2v2 as things settle down for just a moment. Trying to play on the other side of this. But what can King and Calm do? They've been on this roster for such a long time. They've been through the good, they've been through the bad. And so far, this looks pretty good. It's gonna have to be heroics from Robbie. 6 bullets left. King has gotten it halfway, 3/4. Might carry it the whole way down, has to pull off. And just at the right time, Lev gets to 8. He's alone here.
Thing is, he gets cooked if Lucio keeps creeping.
That's what I'm saying.
On belt.
He's gotta be careful. This time, dashes away wisely. And hits the mark the first time around. Now once again looking for a swing a second time. Will connect. Pancada down.
And now the reinforcements have arrived.
Right.
Sato is still playing aggressive, but now he's got the whole squad backing him up.
Tries to tuck, find cover in the smoke, and does. Birdie with the blades.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, Sato gets 4. Calm gets the last. We're tied.
Mike hasn't left spawn. It's all the way back. It could get pinched back there with an operator looking at it.
They're wrapping, but they're wrapping the wrong site. Everyone is still there.
What is happening?
Verdi's gonna get tagged through, not able to find any space. As the wall goes down, you see a couple of members there. Sato trying to find some high ground, trying to stay alive. Kings are on the trade.
Okay, now everyone's on the right side of the map. It makes sense again. It's a 2-on-3, A-site, exec, go.
Does Robbie ult? Do they just contact through? Holy smokes, that's a play, and it's the right call.
We're just gonna walk. They're gambling that Lever gambling.
And they're right.
Second.
Robbie has to be careful. The
It's time
lockdown,
to use it.
The lockdown that you mentioned, he's holding on to it.
We gotta
Second
go.
guessing. Third guessing, now this kills everything. Kalanzine falls. And now Robbie has to fight like hell for the site, for the lockdown, for everything. Trying to push forward. 45 HP. Clears out one. Into the swing. And Lever there. Where can they find?
30 seconds.
Choosing not to upgrade a weapon. Pancada falls as well.
There's still a pit on this side of the map too, Doug.
Yeah. Not really sure how that kill came through. The pit's now down, but that actually works out quite well for Lev, as now they have the sight lines they can fight through. Kalanzine has nowhere to go.
Lev looking like they're going to be the ones to jump out to the early lead.
It's an early op angle too. Now they know, but Lucio again, aggressive. TP's up top and is there to welcome.
But it's all the trades that come after
Last player
that make it an advantage for Loud.
Bomb grenade out.
Now Tex is off sides. Finally thought he could be a part of the party. Loud have beaten him to be.
That felt to me like Lev was trying to deal a knockout blow.
Swamp grenade.
Fully shoved, gets Sato in an aggressive angle with the op. and then force them on a miserable spot in series point, but that did not go their way.
And you know the reason they're called.
30 seconds left.
They caught Lev slightly moving away though.
Yeah, they don't invest anything, and instead, King dies. Text from backside. Now the Reckoning is in play, and Okeanos gets 2.
But look at Luxo. Luxo TP'd up into kitchen. No one's ready for him. His position is the round winner.
Text left in a 1v2. Unreal out from Loud.
Past his own smoke. And they're just overwhelming. They're swarming.
Placing swarm grenade.
Remember, Fear for Lev, they didn't have much of a buy.
Alarm bot down.
Robbie almost gets caught.
Swarm grenade out.
He's up so far.
Swarm grenade out.
And now they realize it. They realize exactly where he is. Oki's able to get one with the Classics, sure. But Classics are all that remain. Calm upgrading a weapon. A 2v4 into this pit. This is tough. And they have to just slowly walk their way in. Not even really comfortable enough to tap. Now doing so. Utility immediately drawn out. Verdi's going to fall. Still a 2v4. Still a lot to solve. As Okeano drops down into the pit. That's the pit. Calm's left alone. Then again. How much can he find? Tex playing on the other side. That's Tex down.
And he's already up into kitchen. I mean, the middle of the map is blown up. How do you rotate as Loud? King has to hold his ground.
And he does so far, so well. A 4v4 here. As Robbie's gonna fall, Okeano's getting another one. A little bit of utility to dump down, and the spike is in such an awkward spot.
Beautifully navigated, but now Luxo is wrapping around onto the side, and King takes him down. Another from Pancata.
It's a death by 1,000 cuts. Just when it seemed like they had control, it's all lost. Loud now with the advantage. The spike just now scooped up, and timing is so brutal. Will Pancata know? Nipping at his heels is Okeanos. And he's patient with it. So much discipline as the spike goes down, the kill comes through. Now a 2v2. Still so much time left to play them out. The op not going to connect. Kelvin is there on the swing. He punishes the youngster. Kelvin gets them both. The series goes the way of Loud.